As I've stated in previous videos in this series, I want to make incremental gains over time. When I first started making YouTube videos again, I didn't have a plan and I didn't really know what to do, just that I should start doing it instead of putting it off anymore. About a year ago, I increased the production value of the videos by adding a slide deck of visual aids with an outline of subject matter I was discussing. I was still usually only doing 1 or 2 takes. I am the first to admit that I can easily get stuck rambling on a tangent, and I tend to use a lot of filler words like So when I rewatched the last couple of videos in the series, I decided to take steps to improve that. Today, I'm producing a video with a script that I've rehearsed and recorded as many takes as possible so it sounds good. No filler words like no rambling on a tangent. The best takes are all compiled in the video editor, and before I upload the video, I've rewatched it and made any additional adjustments. Now to level up even higher, I need some equipment. I haven't really had a badass workstation for almost a decade. I've been in work and survival mode since I had my cancer scare, and I was just beginning to rebuild my IT career at the time too. All of the videos I've produced over the last couple of years have been on an old work laptop, and while it gets the job done, it's very much like using a dull knife to make a wood carving, knowing that you should be using something much sharper. I'm really excited because for a long time I was living paycheck to paycheck, but now I finally have some savings and my career is doing really well. I'm due for a raise and a promotion soon as long as I stay the course and keep performing. It's time for me to break out of the work survival mode and try to have some fun again. So let's spec out the box I'm going to build. We'll put in an AMD Ryzen Threadripper 7960X, that's the 24-core 48-thread processor, where the CPU speed clocks in at 5.3 GHz stock. Because of the CPU, I'll need the socket type TRX50 motherboard. RAM is so cheap now, I may as well get 128 gigabytes of it and dedicate a portion of it to a RAM disk. What would I do with a RAM disk? Well, video and 3D rendering applications use these things called scratch disks. A scratch disk is a storage drive or a portion of a drive used by software applications to store temporary data. This is particularly important in video editing, 3D rendering, and graphic design applications that require significant processing power and storage for temporary files. When a scratch disk is located within a RAM disk, the performance benefits are even more pronounced, addressing several key aspects. 1. Temporary storage. RAM disks utilize a portion of the computer's RAM to create a virtual storage drive. When used as a scratch disk, this allows for incredibly fast read-write operations, significantly outperforming traditional storage media. 2. Performance enhancement. Using a RAM disk for the scratch disk can drastically improve the performance of the computer. Since RAM is much faster than even the fastest solid-state drive, temporary files are accessed and written at speeds that eliminate traditional storage bottlenecks, leading to smoother and faster application performance. Number 3, resource management. By offloading the temporary files to a RAM disk, the main storage drive is less burdened, which can enhance overall system performance. In video editing or 3D rendering, this means faster rendering times and more efficient handling of large files and complex computations. So in summary, a scratch disk located within a RAM disk uses a portion of the computer's RAM to create a high-speed virtual storage drive. This significantly enhances the performance by eliminating storage bottlenecks, providing incredibly fast access to temporary data, and improving overall application efficiency. We'll get a Radeon RX 7900 XTX 24 gigabytes. It looks like the GPU that's the best bang for the buck. According to logical increments, it'll spit out 160 frames a second in 4K for Witcher 3. There are other GPUs out there that spit out higher frame rates, but they cost double what the RX 7900 does. I found a nice heavy-duty triple monitor mount. It'll be nice to be able to shift the displays over to a portrait perspective when I'm writing documentation. Displays go on sale all the time, so I'll wait to pick out the exact model I'll buy 3 of. I'll just make sure that they have a nice refresh rate and a small bezel. So the computer is going to be quite the beast. What am I going to do with it? Well, the computer this powerful, I can live stream anything. Yeah, sure, I'll live stream playing some video games and we'll have a good time, but there are a lot of other applications for this system than just gaming. In fact, the system is overkill for gaming. I'm super interested in Blender, Maya, 3D Studio Max, Unreal Engine 5, all of these applications where I'll bring the true power of the system to bear. A system this powerful, I'll be able to motion capture and all other types of special effects. With the 3D modeling and the goal of video production, it makes perfect sense to me to also get a 3D printer, start making props and costume items. I'm really looking forward to live streaming all that stuff. Now, before I go spending all of my hard-earned savings, I'm in the process of applying for a small business loan. I need to finish up my business proposal and get the paperwork in. Purchasing this equipment under my business will help me out during tax season and financially overall. The value of the equipment does depreciate, so I need to plan for that. All of this footage you've been watching in the background is me heading back to Florida. I'm back in Florida for about 2 or 3 months while I sort out some medical stuff. I'm getting my teeth cleaned, my annual physical, routine blood work, and some physical therapy in this trip. The physical therapy is for mobility. I can't do a squat the right way, and I need to be stretched and pulled and prodded a few times a week until I can do a squat the right way. I have my next appointment on Monday, so I'll be sure to record some of that for next video. When I'm done here in Florida, I'm moving to Puerto Rico for a year. My buddy Devin is moving to a new place and asked me if I would be his roommate, and I accepted gratefully. The place we're moving into is bigger, and I'll have my own office space, which is where I'll be setting up this workstation we just talked about building. From there, I can do the live streaming. Having a powerful enough computer that I can use these advanced applications while live streaming should really help me get into the swing of things. I'm looking forward to hanging out and interacting with you all. Thugnuck, I know you're watching this, and we have to do those song covers. So that's the plan, y'all. The next 2 months, I finish up my medical and dental stuff, I finish my business proposal, I get my loan, I use the loan to build a new rig and get additional video production tools and equipment, like a 3D printer, and then I spend the next year in Puerto Rico working remote for my career and live streaming video production stuff in my spare time to you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video and the extra bit of effort that went into it. Please let me know what you think in the comments. I'm always open to recommendations on hardware. If you think I should get a different GPU, or if you have a favorite gaming monitor or display, let me know. The next video, I'll show you all my routine here in Florida and the physical therapy. Just got my beard trimmed, feeling cute, might delete later.